A solid weightlifting belt can go a long way in the weight room since they help facilitate intra-abdominal pressure, which ultimately leads to you lifting heavier weights safely. Now, there's tons and tons of belts on the market, but if you're looking for the best of the best, well, you came to the right place. Whether you want a thick leather belt for some power lifts, you want a nylon one that allows you to stay really mobile, or maybe you want a hybrid one, I got you covered. We got a whole lot to talk about today, so let's get right to it. What's up everybody, it's Jake back in the BarBend garage gym, and as I just mentioned, I'm gonna spend some time today talking about the best weightlifting belts on the market. Now, since this is gonna be a decently long video, why don't I just go ahead and spill the beans and tell you what we believe to be the best weightlifting belt overall. Drum roll, please. Do I hear a little drum roll? It is the Gymreapers Quick Lock weightlifting belt. All right, so there's a lot to like about this belt. The nylon build is gonna allow you to stay really mobile and explosive for your lifts. And then the Velcro strap paired with the self-locking roller buckle right here is gonna create a nice snug fit. Now, pump the brakes really quick. I'm gonna expand on why we're so high on this belt, but we've got a lot of other categories to talk about today as well, such as best for deadlifting, best for Olympic weightlifting, and a whole lot more. But before I do all of that, just want to make sure you guys know that we have a detailed article breaking down all of our picks and why they won each award. Definitely recommend you checking that out, especially if you're a nerd like myself. All you gotta do is search BarBend Best Weightlifting Belts and it's gonna pull right up for you. Now, let's get back to the good stuff. The best lifting belt needs to check off a couple boxes. It needs to provide solid core support and stability, but it should also be relatively easy to put on and take off. And this belt right here certainly checks off all those boxes. All right, so you got a 4-inch wide profile right here. It's gonna, that's a big surface area for you to brace against. And I also really like, once again, like I said, this Velcro strap paired with the roller buckle right here. It's really easy for you to adjust. And it's gonna allow you to really achieve a tight fit, which is something that you want, right? You don't want it to feel loose or too loose or anything like that. So you're definitely gonna get that here. It's only gonna cost you about 35 bucks. That's a really solid price tag. Comes in 6 different sizes from extra small to double XL, and there's 13 different colorways, so you can get a little swaggy with it too. We all like that as well. Now, the only drawbacks here, in my opinion, are just the fact that it's nylon, so it's not gonna have as much support as say a 13mm leather belt, right? So if you're a power lifter, this might not be the best option for you, but it still does provide a high level of support for your lifts. It can be used across any lift. I especially like using it for dynamic, explosive movements like power cleans, hang cleans, anything like that. So if you're looking for a solid all-around belt, this is the one right here. All right, now we're gonna stick with Gymreapers for a second, but we're gonna transition to what we believe to be the best lever weightlifting belt and the best belt for deadlifts in their 10mm lever weightlifting belt. All right, so this is 100% leather. Obviously, you have a lever right here. Stainless steel. It's obviously, it's got black, but it's a steel buckle right there. It's gonna create a tight fit. All right, it's really nice. There's different adjustment points right here, so that way, if it's a little too loose or a little too snug, whenever you get it, super easy for you to adjust to get that perfect fit. Now, I really like this 10mm thickness right here, especially paired with that 4-inch wide profile. That gives you, a really nice surface area to brace against, but also, 10mm thick, that's gonna, allow you to really brace up against the belt. You could argue 13mm might, provide a little bit more stability, but 10mm, can't really go wrong with it whatsoever, all right? This belt's gonna cost you about 120 bucks. Yeah, that might seem like it's expensive, but honestly, it's pretty solid, pretty average compared to other leather belts. There's actually one here on this list that's even more expensive. So really 120 bucks right here, it's a really solid deal. I also really enjoy the suede interior. It's moisture wicking, it's comfortable, and that's something that you definitely want. You don't want to have a weightlifting belt that you kind of dread putting on and you can't wait to take it off, right? So you're not gonna have that issue here. So the lever right here, it's not budging once it's hooked into these holes right here. It's not coming loose no matter how heavy you're deadlifting with. Remember, you do have this 4-inch wide profile. It's gonna be really nice on your back. Also really like how this belt is USPA approved, so you can easily take it to your next competition with you. So there it is, best lever weightlifting belt, best belt for deadlifts, none other than the Gymreapers 10mm lever weightlifting belt. So when it comes to CrossFit and the most comfortable belt, we believe it's the Element 26 self-locking weightlifting belt. So my CrossFitters, you already know it. You gotta stay mobile during those workouts. And the 100% nylon build here, it's really gonna allow you to do just about anything that you wanna do, okay? Also really like the 4-inch wide profile paired with the Velcro strap and the self-locking rolling buckle right there. It's gonna allow you to make it as snug as you want, and it's not gonna come loose. You definitely don't want it to come loose as you're going to do some, wall push-ups or handstands or anything like that, right? Plus, it's not gonna be abrasive against your skin. It's pretty comfortable overall, and that's definitely, something that you look for. It's only gonna cost you 35 bucks. That's a great deal. It's available from extra small to double XL, and it comes in 8 different colorways. So, there's a specific style you want, color you want, there's probably gonna be an option right there for you. This is a great all-around belt as well. The thickness might be the only issue for, powerlifters, for example, right? But once again, this is for CrossFit. It's gonna allow you to stay mobile. You can do your cleans. You can do anything that you wanna do with it. So definitely check this one out. Now, what about those who specialize in Olympic weightlifting? Well, for us, it's the Iron Bull Unleash 7mm leather lifting belt. All right, now, not everybody likes wearing a belt when they're doing Olympic weightlifting because of barbell interference, but to us, this one is great because, it tapers down to 2 inches in the front, so it's gonna keep that at a minimum. You still have a 4-inch wide profile on the back, so you're gonna get, a lot of support on your back, and it's 7mm thick and it's fully leather. So it's gonna have enough stiffness to where you can really, brace up against it and create that intra-abdominal pressure. And it's definitely something that you're looking for, right? So you have your steel dual prong buckle right here. It's gonna help you create, a nice snug fit, which is also something that you want. It's only gonna cost you 60 bucks. 60 bucks for this belt is a really solid deal. It's pretty average compared to other belts like this, but this is really high quality. It does not require any break-in period. So that's something that, a lot of people don't like, and it kind of takes a few sessions for a belt to finally feel comfortable, and that's not something that you have to worry about here. It's got a suede interior, it's moisture wicking and feels comfortable against your skin, which is also something that you like right there. This belt ranges from small to double XL. It's available in 5 different colors, and it's approved by all these federations. So if you're looking for a certified belt, this is a really solid option for you to choose. Now, finding gear that fits your body can kind of be a difficult task, especially if you have a small waist. So if you're looking for the best weightlifting belt for a small waist, look no other than the Tupood 3-inch weightlifting belt. All right, so this is a 3-inch wide profile right here. So it's gonna be great for anybody, with a small torso because it's not gonna dig into your ribs, or at least, decreases those chances, right? It's also really high quality, it's 100% nylon right here. Velcro straps, self-locking, rolling buckle right here. Same old, it's really nice, right? But thing is, most belts range from extra small to double XL. This actually ranges from extra, extra, extra small to medium. So this really is tailored to those who, do in fact have a small waist. The belt's gonna cost you about 65 bucks, and it comes in 10 different colorways. And these are actually pretty cool. There's a lot of different designs and stuff right there. Now, it's a really versatile belt. You can use it across all your lifts, so definitely go and check it out. Now, Tupood also takes the crown in regards to the best customizable weightlifting belts. All right, so if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, well, then you lift good, right? Now, this is really cool. They're gonna allow you to completely customize every single aspect of your belt. So first of all, you gotta start with the actual sizing and whether you want a 3-inch or a 4-inch wide profile. After that, they're gonna send you a form, and basically you're just gonna fill out everything that you want your belt to have, right? So you can upload any photos or designs that you like. Just be sure not to upload anything that you don't own the rights to. After that, you're gonna get a round of revisions with their graphic designer. Just a heads up, this is gonna take about 4 to 6 weeks to completely be done. It's gonna cost you about 130 bucks. But, if you're looking to have, a belt look specifically the way that you want it, this is easily the best route to go. Okay, so we already talked about one 7mm belt today, but it's time to talk about another one, which is my personal favorite for squatting. It's the Gymreapers 7mm lifting belt. All right, so it's a fully leather belt. It's designed specifically for squatting, all right? So you got a 4-inch wide profile on the back, and then it tapers down to 3. So there's gonna be minimal interference, and it's really gonna allow you to squat for depth, which we all wanna squat for depth. We don't wanna be doing half squats, right? So it's gonna be nice for you right here. Now, it's only gonna cost you $50 also, which is a really, really nice price point. I also really like the suede interior right here. You know, per usual, it's great for moisture wicking, it's comfortable on your skin, all of that good stuff. And then you have your dual prong buckle right here. It's gonna fit nice in here. It's gonna just keep everything nice and snug, especially with this extra loop right here. That's basically it, y'all. It's really straightforward. I really like squatting with this belt. It's comfortable, does not dig into my ribs whatsoever. And I doubt you're gonna have to deal with that as well. Now, all of these belts provide a high level of support, but in our opinion, the best in that regard goes to the Element 26 hybrid leather weightlifting belt. All right, so this belt is basically 2 belts in one. All right, so you got your leather, 6 millimeters thick, got your leather, but then you also have a nylon belt that's stitched to it. So you're getting, you know, best of both worlds right here. Got the Velcro strap paired with the self-locking rolling buckle. It's gonna create, you know, a really snug fit. It's available from extra small to XL. It's only gonna cost you $60. So the fact that you're, once again, you know, getting basically 2 belts in one for $60, it's a really solid deal. So the best belt for beginners, in our opinion, is the Iron Bull 6-inch reinforced lifting belt. All right, so if you're a beginner, you know, you're new to lifting, obviously, so you probably don't know exactly what style of lifting you prefer, right? So going after a nylon belt like this one is a great way to go because it can be used, you know, across all of your lifts. Also really enjoy the taper design right here, all right? So you have 6-inch profile on the back, and it's reinforced. So it's nice and stiff back there, and that's definitely what you need, and it's gonna provide your lower back, lower lumbar, all the support that you need, right? So it goes to 3 inches on the sides, so it's gonna, you know, fit pretty comfortably on your sides right here, and then it expands to 4 inches in the front, so you have, you know, a nice solid surface area for you to brace against. So like I said, you know, I just really enjoy that. It contours to your body a little bit. There's also really no break-in period with this belt. And once again, you know, with a belt like this, these nylon belts, the Velcro strap, self-locking, rolling buckle just kind of speaks for itself. And then, you know, just the overall quality of this belt is really nice, especially considering it's only $35. That's a really good deal. And there's a lot of different sizes as well for you to choose from. Now, if you're a competitor looking for an IPF approved belt, we don't think you can do any better than the Iron Bull Premium 10mm lever weightlifting belt. All right, so this belt is available in a 3-inch or 4-inch wide profile. This buffalo hide exterior, it makes it pretty stiff. Obviously, it's 10 millimeters thick, so it's gonna be really, you know, nice for you to brace against. The stainless steel buckle right here, it makes the belt feel really snug, and also really like, you know, similar to some other ones, how you have the different adjustment points right here to make it a perfect fit. You got a suede interior right here. You know how the story goes, moisture wicking, it's comfortable on your skin. Now, with the high quality of this belt definitely comes a high price tag of $175. This is, you know, easily, you know, hands down the most expensive belt on this list. But, you know, like I said, if you're a competitor looking for an IPF approved belt, then I think you're gonna find this to be well worth that money spent. All right, so before I wrap up this video, I just want to take a quick second and just kind of talk about, you know, how we chose these belts and which one, you know, you should target. So the heavy hitters for us are, you know, how much stability they provide, how comfortable they are, and then of course how mobile we can be as well when we're working out with them. So, you know, whether you're, you know, a CrossFitter looking for a nylon belt, you're a powerlifter looking for, you know, a stiff, fully leather belt, you know, maybe you're a beginner looking for one to help you get started, or maybe you're a pro looking for something that you can use in your next competition. All of these belts that, you know, I've been talking about, they definitely check off all those boxes. And when it comes to finding the one that's best for you, you know, with anything, just prioritize your style of training, right? You know, whatever the spectrum is, definitely just, you know, tailor the belt that's going to be best for you. Obviously work within your budget as well too, because, you know, these belts range from $35 to $175. So, you know, you definitely want to get your money's worth, and you don't really want to overspend as well. So definitely just keep all these things in mind. And like I said, I don't think you can go wrong with any of these belts. I mean, they made our best list for a reason, right? All right, that's all I got for y'all today on the best weightlifting belts on the market. Regardless of your lifting style, I'm confident there's an option right here for you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope this video was really helpful and I was able to break down all of these lifting belts. As always, stay posted for my next video, but as I mentioned earlier, if you're a nerd like me and you like to read, remember we have a full article detailing all of these belts and why they won each award. So definitely check that out. All you gotta do is search BarBend Best Weightlifting Belts. It'll pull right up for you. I'll catch y'all next time.